The human body is a remarkable machine, built to survive in some of the harshest conditions on Earth. But what happens when temperatures drop dangerously low and the body is exposed to freezing conditions? In this video, you'll discover the incredible ways the body fights back against hypothermia, the role of specific mechanisms like shivering and blood flow regulation, and why these responses sometimes aren't enough to keep us safe. Stick around to learn how nature equips us to face the cold and what happens when the body's defenses start to fail. When exposed to cold weather, the body's first priority is to protect its core temperature. The normal core temperature of a healthy human is around 7 degrees Celsius, 98 degrees Fahrenheit. If it drops too far below that, vital organs like the heart and brain begin to shut down. To prevent this, the body kicks into survival mode, triggering several incredible mechanisms. The first line of defense is shivering. Shivering is an automatic response where muscles rapidly contract and relax, generating heat to warm the body. You might think of it as your body's natural heater, working overtime to keep you alive. It's not a conscious action. It's triggered by signals from the brain when sensors in your skin detect the cold. However, while shivering produces heat, it also burns a lot of energy, which can become a problem if the cold exposure lasts too long. Another strategy the body uses is vasoconstriction. You're cold, your blood vessels narrow, especially in your fingers, toes, and hansen. This is the body's way of reducing heat loss. By directing blood flow away from the extremities and toward the core, the body prioritizes keeping vital organs like the heart and lungs warm. This is why your hands and feet often feel numb or tingly in freezing conditions they're not getting as much blood flow. As clever as vasoconstriction is, it comes at a cost. Without enough blood flow, tissues in the extremities can suffer damage, leading to frostbite in severe cases. It's a trade-off the body makes to ensure survival. The brain is essentially saying, we can afford to lose a toe, but we can't afford to lose the heart. The body also releases hormones like adrenaline and thyroid hormones to increase metabolism and generate more heat. Adrenaline, in particular, speeds up the heart rate and stimulates energy production, giving the body an extra boost. These hormonal responses are part of a coordinated effort to maintain warmth and fight off the cold. But sometimes, even these defenses aren't enough. Prolonged exposure to freezing temperatures can overwhelm the body's ability to cope. As the core temperature drops further, shivering slows down and eventually stops, as the body runs out of energy to keep it going. Blood flow to the extremities remains limited, but now the organs themselves begin to cool, leading to confusion, fatigue, and eventually unconsciousness. Interestingly, hypothermia can trick the brain into making dangerous decisions. In extreme cold, some people experience what's known as paradoxical undressing. This is when a person starts removing their clothes despite the freezing conditions. Scientists believe this happens because the cold, confused brain misinterprets signals from the body, thinking it's overheating. It's incredible to think about how much effort the body puts into fighting hypothermia. These mechanisms, shivering, blood vessel constriction, and hormone release, are all part of an intricate system designed to keep us alive. Yet, nature has its limits. The body can only do so much, and without proper protection like warm clothing and shelter, hypothermia can become life-threatening. The key takeaway is that while the body's defenses are powerful, they're not invincible. Understanding how these systems work can help us recognize the signs of hypothermia early and take steps to prevent it. For example, wearing layers, staying dry, and seeking warmth immediately are all crucial actions that complement the body's natural defenses. If you've ever experienced extreme cold, you've felt the power of these survival mechanisms in action. The next time you shiver or notice your hands going numb in the cold, remember? It's your body fighting to keep you alive. If you enjoyed learning about the science of how your body defends itself, make sure to like this video, share it with someone who loves science, and subscribe to Science Flows for more fascinating insights into the human body and the natural world. What's the coldest temperature you've ever endured? Let us know in the comments below.